Hello everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into a seriously fascinating cross-section of automotive engineering. We're putting two incredible vehicles side by side. Audi's established, highly agile 2026 Q4 e-tron and its groundbreaking next-generation sibling, the 2027 Q6 e-tron. Honestly, if you want a crystal-clear picture of exactly how fast EV technology is evolving right now, this is the absolute perfect comparison.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the e-tron family evolution, look at their technical foundations, dive into battery, range, and charging, explore driving dynamics, check out Practicality Tech, and finally, figure out which one is your perfect fit. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. The e-tron family evolution. Defining the lineup.
To really understand these two vehicles, you've got to understand their specific roles within Audi's lineup. Think of the Q4 e-tron as the benchmark compact electric SUV. It's designed to be your premium entry point into the whole e-tron family. The Q6 e-tron, on the other hand, sits right in that sweet spot between the Q4 and the flagship Q8. It's a more advanced midsize offering that literally introduces an entirely new generation of technology to the brand.
When we put their core identities side by side, the distinctions become super clear. The Q4 is all about accessible luxury. It's highly maneuverable, built perfectly for city driving, but it still retains that solid, planted Audi stance when you hit the highway. The Q6, though, that's a massive technological leap forward. It represents the absolute cutting edge of what Audi can currently do in a mid-size package.
Moving on to Section 2, Platforms and Technical Foundations, the Architectural Leap.
The crucial architectural upgrade here is the introduction of the Premium Platform Electric, or PPE for short. While the Q4 uses Audi's highly capable established EV platform, the Q6 is built on this entirely new PPE architecture, which, by the way, it actually shares with Porsche. The defining feature of this new platform is its 800-volt architecture. And as you'll see in a minute, this upgrade is the secret sauce that enables the Q6's massive leaps in range, charging, and performance.
You can really see these differences in their design language, too. On the left, notice the Q4 confidently navigating a snowy landscape. It's showcasing its agile, compact footprint and reliable quattro all-wheel drive. Contrast that with the sleek, next-generation digital matrix LED headlight details of the Q6 on the right. You can visibly see the aesthetics shifting to reflect the highly advanced tech hidden underneath the surface.
Section 3. Battery, range, and charging. Basically, how these cars respect your time.
Let's start with the battery packs. The Q4 is equipped with a very capable 82 kilowatt-hour gross battery, which translates to 77 kilowatt-hours of usable net capacity. But the larger Q6 uses its bigger mid-size frame to pack in a 100 kilowatt-hour gross battery, yielding nearly 95 usable kilowatt-hours. That is a really significant jump in energy storage.
So how does that translate to the real world? Incredibly well, actually. The Q4 45 trim delivers up to 463 kilometers, or about 288 miles of electric range. For the vast majority of us, that is more than enough for a whole week of commuting. However, if you opt for the ultra-efficient Q6 Sportback performance model, that advanced PPE platform stretches the range to a staggering 679 kilometers, or roughly 422 miles. We're talking true, anxiety-free, long-distance touring capability here.
Now this right here might be the most important number in this entire explainer, 270 kilowatts. That's the peak charging speed of the Q6 e-tron, and it's made possible entirely by that 800-volt architecture we talked about earlier.
Putting them side by side really highlights this leap in convenience. The Q4 has a highly respectable peak charging speed of 175 kilowatts. Under ideal conditions, you're looking at going from 10 to 80% in about 28 minutes. But the Q6, it's in an entirely new tier of road trip readiness. At its 270 kilowatt peak, you can add 255 kilometers or 158 miles of range in just 10 minutes. Literally, it turns what used to be a long, drawn-out charging delay into a quick coffee break.
Section 4. Performance and Driving Dynamics, where power meets the pavement.
So we have all this underlying tech, but we have to ask, how does the straight line speed and overall handling actually differ between our city-focused compact benchmark and our mid-sized technological powerhouse?
Well, looking at the acceleration, both of these vehicles are seriously quick. The dual-motor Q4 55 model sprints from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, or 62 miles per hour, in a brisk 5.3 seconds. It's exciting but very composed. Meanwhile, the performance-focused SQ6 model drops that time to a blistering 4.3 seconds. That is genuine sports car territory in a midsize SUV. The SQ6 uses its dynamic setup to offer a much higher tier of performance handling, though to be fair, both will easily merge onto any highway with absolute confidence.
But it's not just about pure speed. The Q6 introduces some fantastic driver-focused upgrades for the 2027 model year. For instance, Audi actually listened to driver feedback and brought back physical, tactile scroll wheels to the steering wheel, replacing those older touch-sensitive surfaces. They've also enhanced the regenerative one-pedal braking for better efficiency, and they introduced a brilliant new power nap mode and experience worlds. These are designed to create a completely restful, immersive atmosphere inside the cabin during those brief charging stops. It's a really nice touch.
Moving right along to Section 5, Practicality, Storage, and Tech. Basically how these cars handle the daily drive.
Storage-wise, both vehicles offer excellent rear cargo space. The Q4 gives you 520 liters, while the Q6 edges it out just a bit with 526 liters. However, the Q6 has a major packaging advantage up its sleeve, a front trunk, or frunk. It's a dedicated 64-liter space right under the hood, and let me tell you, it is absolutely perfect for storing muddy charging cables or a small travel bag completely out of the way.
When we look at the interior tech, the Q6 just takes infotainment to a whole different level. Built on Audi's new E3 electronic architecture, the dashboard is this sweeping digital command center. It feels incredibly modern and seamlessly integrates with all your digital devices.
And if you're traveling with a family, you're covered either way, since both vehicles come standard with essential iSize or ISOFIX child seat mountings. But the Q6 has a really cool trick, an optional 10.9-inch dedicated passenger display. What's brilliant about this is that it supports independent Bluetooth headphones. That means kids or passengers in the front can stream videos or play games on long road trips without the audio or the screen distracting the driver. It's a real lifesaver.
Finally, Section 6, Finding Your Perfect Fit, the verdict. When we look at everything holistically, your choice really comes down to your lifestyle needs. The Q4 remains a brilliant, established entry into the premium electric space. It's maneuverable, highly practical, and offers excellent everyday city and highway performance. The Q6, on the other hand, fully commands its mid-size footprint by offering Audi's absolute latest advancements. With that 800-volt charging, massive range capabilities, and upgraded interior tech, it is quite literally a definitive step into the future of long-distance electric mobility.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought to ponder. As you think about your daily driving habits, what matters most to you? Do you prioritize the ease and agility of a premium daily commuter like the Q4, or are you looking for the ultra-fast charging and long-distance capabilities of a technological powerhouse like the Q6? Whatever you lean towards, both represent an incredible evolution of Audi's electric vision. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep learning.